The GPD has had a long day today. Most of us have worked 18 plus hours following the homicide at 2 a.m. this morning. The diligent and relentless work of our patrol officers, detectives, forensics, dispatchers, public information officer, and all of our support staff has paid off. We made an arrest in the murder of Jamar Clark. After numerous interviews, reviewing camera footage and surveillance, we arrested 20-year-old Shiheem Andrews. He is charged with murder. He is not a validated gang member, but has gang affiliations. I want to thank all of the members of the GPD for their dedication to this case and for refusing to leave and seeing it through until we found our shooter. I'm very proud of the work that they did today. I want to talk about a couple side things. One is typical murder investigation. You know, you go after what you have. Basically, you have a crime and you're investigating that crime. We at the GPD don't only do that, we actually look ahead. So we look for retaliations, particularly in crimes that we believe to be gang related. So today, early on this morning, we began 2 investigations. We began a link analysis to take a look at who might likely retaliate based on that homicide. And based on those 2, we did some interventions, and I believe that we've had some success in ensuring that people let us handle the justice end of this. So that's the retaliation. Also, just to ensure folks that you know, there is no threat to public safety. This was a targeted event. We still, though, we've put out some extra patrols in the uptown area and in our known gang areas. So we're not done. We're still out there positively making positive contacts in the community, and our gang unit is out there ensuring that our gang members don't regain a foothold where they've lost it.
Does he have any criminal history at all? What is his background?
He does, but it's very, very limited. He has trespassing that we know of and nothing else at this point. He started off big.
Where was the arrest made?
Here. After our ERT, our emergency response team, made contact with him, he decided he didn't want to deal with them and to come on in.
Was he in that, I know there was talks about a car that was pulled over, seen leaving the scene with several individuals. Was he in that car?
I'm not going to discuss that, but that car, folks in that car were interviewed and provided information that assisted.
And what do you mean by when you said looking at possible retaliations, interventions were made? Can you discuss a little bit more? Did you actually go out to meet with people out in the streets? And
Absolutely. Absolutely. If you don't, what happens is you get secondary and then third shootings that occur. And that happens in many, many communities. We changed that protocol some time back, and we focus just as much on the retaliations as we do on the homicide.
And can you say what the cause of this murder was? What caused him to murder?
No, I'm not. Well, we're still, I mean, we're just hours into the arrest, so that would be complete speculation.
Are you looking at any other suspects?
Potentially, absolutely. There are a lot of people on that scene. And we do have some photographs of his arrest. We'll put those out and you can take some shots of them. That's our emergency response team taking him into custody. And we'll send these out electronically as well.
And what, you said this was a targeted attack. What do you mean by that? Do you mean it's gang related or?
Yes. And someone walked up to him, point blank, shot him in the chest. It doesn't get more targeted than that.
It was just one gunshot wound to the chest?
Yes.
So what's next from here? What will happen? What will be the process with Shiheem? Did I say his name right?
Shiheem.
Shiheem, yeah.
We'll prepare the case for prosecution, and the DA's office will take it over from there with our assistance, and we're going to see this one through.
Did the downtown cameras, I know that was a big thing, uptown cameras, putting those in, did they have a significant role in your investigation?
Major role, major role. All of the interviews were substantiated by video.